Hi everybody, this is Barry Schwartz. This is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is October 28th, and this is the news we covered over the past, actually, 3 weeks over the Search Engine Roundtable. We missed the past 2 weeks due to holidays, but I am back, and now I'll be back for a while, hopefully, to go ahead and do these recaps. We have lots to discuss because it's been about 3 weeks. I'm going to go as fast as I can, and maybe I'll skip over some stuff. But we have a couple Panda updates to talk to you about. One was on the October 20th, which is the Panda 2.53 update. It's kind of these fluxes that Google's doing over time. And then on October 13th, it was a Panda 2.5.2 update, or October 13th, October 14th, that Matt Cutts confirmed as well. And these are not really necessary updates. They're more like fluxes. They're not major updates, but the thing is, they were a major update, at least the one on October 13th and 14th. We did a poll asking people how significant was it, and 66% said that Panda update was very, very significant. Actually, if you look at the numbers, over 80% actually said the actual Panda 2.5.2 update on October 13th, 14th was somewhat significant or very significant. So it didn't seem like a lot of people were impacted by that minor update that was on October 14th, 16th, but that's the way it was. But there are some questions about, was it really Panda? So Matt Cutts confirmed it was Panda, but people are actually saying maybe there was something else. Maybe there was a link update. And recently there was a post on Webmaster World, which I covered today, on October 28th, that maybe Panda was not, maybe the October 13th, 14th update was not about Panda, but was more about how Google updated maybe their link algorithm. Because these people are now seeing sites that have very, very poor quality links, links that are paid, links that are from site-wide links, links from low-quality sites that are now ranking very, very well in the search results above sites that should technically rank above them. So that's the quick question, was that 13th, 14th update just Panda, or was it something else? And maybe that's why it was so major for some people. Then we did a poll asking people, did you lose your job, or do you have less business, or whatever it might be from the Panda update? And the poll that I read pretty much said that 9.2%, which is about the same thing as the unemployment rate in the United States, which was 9.1% back in, which was 9.1% in, I think, October, I think. And our poll, which polled literally close to 300 people, 250 when I posted the results, showing that 9.2% actually lost their jobs. 6.8% who responded actually said they fired staff. Only about 56% said they're doing fine, but the whopping 25% said they're afraid of losing their jobs because of it. This poll we have on October 14th, if you want to look at it deeper, it got a lot of feedback and comments. The big news this week that really upset SEOs and webmasters was that Google announced that by default, if you're signed into Google.com, you will be defaulted to the SSL results, so Google HTTPS. But the problem with that is basically that if you do a search, Google on their SSL search, it's not going to pass the refers to the site afterwards because of the HTTPS to HTTP. Basically, the SSL protocol is basically, it will strip off any refer data or some refer data if it's not going from an HTTPS to an HTTP. And then vice versa. Actually, no, I'm not sure about that. But anyway, it's not happening to all searches yet. It's only for people who are logged in, which Google says is less than 10%. I think it's going to happen eventually to everybody who's not, people who aren't even logged in. Marketers hate this because you're losing the query data. You're losing, like, somebody goes to Google, they search for widget, blue widget, whatever it might be, and they go to your website. You're not going to know if they're logged in and they're going through SSL search that they're actually typing in blue widget to land on your site. You will be able to access this in analytics under the SEO reports in Google Analytics, but it's not going to show you that detail, that little detail where it shows you the long tail keywords. There's a lot of reaction, mostly negative towards this, at least in the SEO and Webmaster World, so you might want to take a look at that. There was a post that we did on October 24th, basically saying that Google could technically go ahead and provide an API via Webmaster Tools to Google Analytics and other analytics software, basically passing along securely, not through refer, but securely that data if they wanted to. So I'm not sure if they're going to do that or if they're going to do something totally different, but there's lots of, even today, there's lots of people who are really anti this change. Last week, the Google Quality Ratings Guideline book, which was leaked several times in the past, but not for a couple of years now, was leaked. On March, we got the March 30th, 2011 edition. It was version 3.18. I downloaded it, I read it, and I'm still reading it actually. It was actually posted first by Popeye Girl on her blog. Then I posted at Search Engine Land when somebody had to be off, Brundage. And I posted on Search Engine Land, and then Popeye Girl had to remove it because of copyright issues, but you can probably still find it out there if you needed it. It has basically goes through what a Google quality search person who's rating results should look for, which could obviously be very, very, very helpful for some people. Matt Cutts did a video this week saying that SEO is not spam. He wanted it to be the definitive answer for people who are considering all SEOs to be spam. It's not the case. There are some bad SEOs out there, he says, but not all SEO is spam. That's the official answer from Google. It's made a video so people could point them to that if they wanted to. AdWords launched a new feature called Cost Per Phone. They were allowing costs, basically people calling phone numbers and tracking those phone numbers in their reports, but now they're going to let people who use this feature charge bid on a different rate based on the cost per phone versus the cost per click. And they're calling it CPP. So you can bid $5 for a phone call and $1 for a click if you wanted to. And the ad algorithm quality score rank is ad rank equals max CPC bid times the quality score plus the max CPC times the phone quality score. So that's a new thing, and you should take a look at that if you do AdWords October 25th at SERoundtable.com. Also on the AdWords sides, AdWords launched a new feature called Dynamic Search Ads. Basically, it's ads without keywords. So basically, Google's going to send a crawler to your website. You plug in a URL. Google will send a crawler to your website. It'll index the page, try to figure out what the page is about, and bid on keywords automatically, and make ads automatically for you without you having to actually go ahead and make your own ads or make your own keywords. It's basically giving Google a open checkbook. Google has killed off the plus operator. So if you do like a keyword with a plus operator in it, it no longer works. Google says they no longer need it because they expanded the quote operator. If you want more information about that, October 24th at SERoundtable.com. Google and Bing see the canonical tag to be differently. The key difference is Google doesn't care if you use the canonical tag on hundreds of thousands or thousands of pages, whereas Bing says if you do that on hundreds of thousands of pages, they won't trust it as much. Google also doesn't care if you link the canonical tag to the same page, obviously like redirect a canonical to a canonical, but Bing does say don't do that. Those are the main key differences. Google said exact match domains do not mean rankings. So here's what John Wu said. He said 3 things that you should note. Buying the site made it appear as if it was a new site. So he bought a site that existed, didn't change much of the niche or the topic, changed the content and design, and it made it look like it was a new site. Buying an established site and running similar content in the future does help and give it a jump start, he basically said. And exact match domains does not equal rankings for that keyword phrase. Those are the 3 things you should take from that. There was a link increase in terms of inbound links to your site reported on Google Webmaster Tools. Previously, I had about 3 million. Then I jumped to over 5 million. Now I have just under 5 million reported. This was on October 10th we reported it. A lot of people noticed that as well. Firefox has a deal with Bing where you can download a new Firefox flavor of Bing, and it will actually have Bing by default. There were some complaints that Google is the intention engine, meaning Google is trying to figure out what searchers are searching for before they do that, often leading to bad results, kind of like the Clippy thing with Microsoft. Yahoo Organic Search is now powered by Bing everywhere except for Korea. So now if you do search on any place, anywhere using Yahoo except for Korea, Bing is going to be powering the organic results. It's not powering all the search ads yet. They're powering the search ads in many places, including the US and Canada, but not everywhere. And finally, there's lots of discussion about Yahoo being up for sale. Google might help a private equity firm buy some of it. and stuff like that. But there's lots of discussion going on for a long, long time about Google being up for sale. Okay, so that pretty much recaps the Search Buzz video recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz. This is today, October 28th, and we will see you guys next week. Everyone have a great weekend, and hope you enjoy the search news. Bye.